Hi, Mike Distefano, president of the Korn Ferry Institute, alongside Melanie Kusin, vice chairman for Korn Ferry's board and CEO practice. We're here in New York City in the midst of Fashion Week and have an opportunity to sit down with Bob Chavez. He is the CEO for the Americas for Hermès. Let's talk a little bit about that team of yours.
Yes.
What do you look for in not only in leaders but in the entire organization, and kind of what's the culture that you think you've built here over the last decade and a half?
What do we look for? We look for people. It's so simple. We look for people that are happy. We always say that we can teach people anything about Hermès. We can teach you how to stitch. We can teach you how to ring the register. We can teach you everything about every product. We can teach you the history. We can teach you, anything you want to know. But we can't teach you how to smile. If you just can't smile naturally, if you're really not a happy person, then it's really not going to work for you here, because we really are a very happy company. We pride ourselves on our familial atmosphere and a very familial culture, and those are the things that we really look for. A great story that I could share with you is 4 years ago, this idea was born because I felt very fortunate that I personally had the ability to travel throughout the entire country. And I visited every store, I visited every location. Excuse me, I got to meet all of the people. I knew all of the people in the company. And every time I did that, I would hear stories like, oh wow, I met so-and-so from Washington, we were at a training together. Or I saw the visual team together because they came together for a seminar. So people were always sharing that. And I thought, isn't it interesting how they really love meeting each other? And I thought, wouldn't it be great if one day everybody could meet everybody else in the company? So we came up with this insane idea to do what we called a family reunion. And the first time I mentioned it to the HR team, they laughed, like, haha, that's really funny. And then I came back, we were in Hawaii, I'll never forget it. So I came back and I said, you know what, I'm not done with this family reunion idea. Then you could see the looks like, oh my God, he's serious.
Yeah.
So we did. So we closed our stores for 3 days. We closed every store across the United States. I had to call some landlords and said, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you, we're closing the store. And we brought 500 employees. Only 2 people did not make it to the family reunion. We brought 500 employees to Princeton, New Jersey for 3 days. We had the most amazing experience, bonding, sharing, meeting each other. People would show me lists. They had lists of 20 people. And the first time I said, well, what's that? They're like, these are the 20 people I'm determined to meet at the family reunion before the 3 days are up. We gave everybody a blank silk white scarf, and they had to bring the scarf with them. And they created their own scarf. It could be your family, your life, if you were artistic, anything you wanted to do. And I have to tell you, there were 500 of the most beautiful scarves we'd ever seen,
nice.
Hanging in the room when people walked in. So I just love that moment. So of course now the challenge is, everyone's asking me, when's the next family reunion?
Sure.
Now we're 700 people.
Yeah.
It's a little more daunting, but I said to them, I never say never.